My name is Charlotte Davis, and this is Empowering You. 10 minutes to grow by, 10 minutes to be inspired, 10 minutes to be enlightened, and 10 minutes to be motivated to be incredible. Today, we want to talk about trusting yourself, trusting, having confidence in yourself. And the word trust has to do with confidence in someone or something. Firm belief, a firm belief, a firm belief in something or someone, their truth, their ability, their capacity, what they can or cannot, what they can do. That's what we trust, what they can do, or even what they cannot do. We trust the fact that we know that they can't do that. And we trust the fact that that's their limitation. We can trust that. We can trust in that. We can trust those that are mightier than us, and we can rely on them. That's trust. But I want to take it to another level. I want to take it in trusting ourselves. How much confidence, how much state of being are we in trusting ourselves? How much are we living in that fact of trust? But before I do, I want to go back to decision making and just review that for a second. Last time we talked about the weight of our decisions, and the weight of our decisions as far as ourselves are is based on our self-image, how well we see ourselves, how much self-worth we see and self-confidence we have in ourselves, how much of who we are is who we've become, who we are, who we should be. Who we've become, what we are, who we are, and who we should be. Are they lined up? Have we gone to the manufacturer, who is God, and found out who we should be, our purpose? What's our purpose? What purpose? Excuse me. What purpose are we living? Are we living our own purpose? Are we living the purpose that God created us to live? And that's so very important. That is so vitally important. What is your purpose? Everybody wants to know their purpose, but the main way to know your purpose is to go back to the manufacturer. It has a lot to do with your self-image, your self-worth, your self-confidence, and your who you are and what you should be. Are they all lined up together? And that decision is up to us to decide to cross that bridge, to line up our lives to who we should be and who we are. And it takes a lot of work. It's not an easy task, but it takes work. It takes diligence. It takes strength. It takes strength. And I roll my eyes when I say diligence because it takes a lot of work to do. It's not the easiest thing to do. It's not, but we've got to stay on it and keep trying and keep pushing. But today, we want to move it up. We want to move it up a notch to trusting yourself. And when I opened, I talked about confidence, confidence in someone or something, confidence in their ability, confidence in their believing in their capacities, believing in their strengths, and that's called trust. Now, how much do we have confidence in ourselves? How much is our self-worth in ourselves? How much are we confident in our strengths and our capacities, in our abilities? How confident are we in those things? How are we living that out? I read an article online from HEALTHLINE. It was by Dr. Timothy Legg. It was written in, I think, July 2018, if I'm correct on that. And he talked about when you trust yourself, that is the best thing you can do for yourself. That is one of the best things you can do for yourself because, number one, it relieves stress and it helps you in your decision making. We've got to learn to trust ourselves. And the negative things about not trusting ourselves is that the mistakes that we've made can hinder us trusting ourselves. And it's not necessarily the mistake, it's how we internalize the mistake. How do we view it? How do we see it? How do we and I roll my eyes at that too, because I know what that's like. When you beat yourself up from your mistakes, when you beat yourself up from the way you got it wrong, when you're beating yourself up more than you're learning from your mistakes, then that's wrong. You got to switch that paradigm. You got to switch that methodology. That methodology. You've got to switch that and change it to a learning curve instead of a beating up curve. Get my point? Okay, so trusting yourself relieves stress. It relieves the tension. It relieves the unsurety of your decision making. If you trust yourself in your decisions, in who you are, then you can make right decisions. And then I flipped over. I was talking about how our mistakes can hinder our confidence, our trust in ourselves, our confidence in ourselves. Let's put it that way as well. Our confidence in ourselves, our confidence in our decision making, because of the mistakes we've previously made and how we've internalized them, the criticism that we've been through, and how we internalized it. It's not necessarily the criticism, and it's not necessarily the mistake. It's how we've taken it in, how we viewed it, how we've allowed it to marinate in us, if I can put it that way. How we've made it to become a little saucy. Have we allowed it to become something that's become a hindrance in our life, or has it been something that we've grown from? And he gave some points as to how we can change our trusting ourselves. And he gave, I think it was about 4 or 6 ways that we can do that. And one is be yourself. To thine own self be true. Learn yourself, discover who you are, and be yourself to the best of your ability. Be yourself with no apologies. Be you. Be who you are with no no remorse, not at all. Just be you. Be comfortable in your own skin. I've learned that. And I talk about that, especially about my hair, which is gray. But I talk about being comfortable in your own skin. I can be comfortable in these scarves. I can be comfortable with makeup. I can be comfortable in my own skin. I can be comfortable as me. I don't particularly care for wigs anymore. I want to be my own self. I want to go back to them, but no. I got to be me. Next point, I don't want to stay here too long. Set goals. Don't set lofty goals. Set reachable goals. Set small goals. Set things that you can do. Set things that you can handle. And the good thing about it is we don't treat ourselves after we reach a goal. And I need to treat myself for something I did this week, and I think I am. Unconditionally love yourself. I'm running out of time, so I'm going to run through these real quick. Unconditionally love yourself. Like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like the good, the bad, and the ugly. Like you. Unconditionally love yourself. Be kind to you. Don't call yourself dumb, stupid, and ignorant. Love you. Okay. Next one. Find your strength. Find what you're strong in. Find your strong points. And major in your strong points. Major in them. Major. Make that your major. And the weak points, minor in them. And have help. If you're doing something and you need help, get help in those weak areas. And don't beat yourself up because you're weak. Major in your strengths. Next one. Take time for you. Okay? I got to hurry up. Learn to trust your decisions. And that's a good point. And I got to move on. Tomorrow, we're going to expand on this. We're going to move a little further in this. And I got to go. So go out and be incredible. And learn to trust yourself. Have a great day. Bye.